Hey farmers, what's going on? Welcome back to another Hey Day video. Now this is going to be a very important and a highly requested video. I'm gonna show you how to get expansion items, expansion materials, or expansion tools in Hey Day. Now, this is, I think, the most burning question in every person's mind who plays Hey Day, that how they can get expansion materials faster. So guess what? In this video, I will be explaining all the possible ways that you can easily get expansion items in the game faster. But before that, I'm just gonna have a look at my boat. Oh my gosh, it's a puzzle boat, and I think no, I don't have... Wait a minute, how is that possible? I don't have any... I'm just gonna make a lot of these. I don't have any sesame smoothie, but that's crazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this, and we're gonna... so I'm probably going to ask for help on all these crates anyway. There we go. And I'm just going to collect. Alright guys, now before I start this video, as I always say, that you cannot get anything in this game if you're not going to play this game. So, if you want to get a lot of expansion items daily, the first and the most basic way is to play your game daily and play regularly. Okay, are you listening to me? This is like one of the best ways you can get things faster. Like, if you only play once a week, once a month, then it's gonna be really hard for you. So, without any further delay, let's just get started by all the ways. So, the very first way that you can get expansion items in Hey Day is harvesting. A very basic and a very effective way for all level players to get free expansion items in the game. So, all you have to do is to get your sickle and harvest all the crops. There you guys saw, I just got an axe. Basically, expansion tools could be anything: barn tools, silo tools, lane tools, saws, axes, mine tools, and I just got a wood panel as well. Now, you can do weeding. Weeding is one of the best ways in the game to get free expansion items because weed only takes about 2 minutes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into the paper. Oh my gosh, look! I was so lucky. I'm making an expansion materials video and I just found 3 nails. But unfortunately, so this is also one way to get expansion items in the game is by looking into the newspaper. But you have to be... Oh my gosh, what is going on? Literally, I'm finding so many tools today. Is everybody okay? What's going on? Hello? But yeah, this is like, and also a way to get expansion items in the game, but this is probably not an effective way because there are a lot of people, there are millions of players that are looking for expansion items, and you have to be very, very fast if you want to look into the paper. For example, every 5 minutes, the paper refreshes, and then you have to just, you know, check it like this, check it very fast, and if you find something that you want, for example, bolt, tape, nail, anything, just make sure you have to be very fast and make sure your internet is also very fast. So I was talking about the weeding or harvesting any crops. So I'm just gonna go into the paper, grab some wheat so that I can start doing my weeding and show you guys how to get expansion items in the game. So I'm just gonna get all of this wheat, there we go. And let's just get some more from here. Alright, I'm just gonna grab all that. Now, there are so many benefits of weeding, except getting expansion materials. If you guys haven't watched my weeding tips and tricks video, make sure you go ahead and watch that. I've explained all the things that you can get from the weeding. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna plant the wheat on my field, and I'm just gonna have to wait for like 2 minutes, and then I can get 1 or maybe 2 free expansion items. Now, even if you're a low-level player, this is a very effective way. Just go ahead, keep doing weeding or keep harvesting any kind of crops. You can get a lot of expansion materials in the game. Whenever you think you're free, you have enough time, you can just start doing weeding or any kind of crops that you like. So, the second way of getting the expansion materials in the game is basically by your animals. You have to collect their products. Now, this is probably not a very effective method again because you can only probably get 1 or maybe 2. So, let's see if I'm lucky this time or not. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna collect all their products. So let's start with the cows. Oh, there we go. Just got 1 expansion materials, and that was 1 sucree I just got from my cow. So thank you, cows. You're so sweet. Thank you for giving me 1 sucree. And let's see if my piggies are gonna give me something today or not. So, no, didn't give me anything. But I'm just gonna feed them because I'm not a bad boy. I always feed my animals. And sheep, nothing as well. As I said, you can only get, I think, 1 or maybe 2. Not a lot. And let's see from my goats if I can get anything or not. So, nothing from my goats as well, but that's okay. We're just gonna feed them as usual. And let's hope chickens give me something. I have a lot of expectations. So let's see. What? Nobody gave me anything except cows. That is why I love cows. So this is also a good way, but not that good because you can only get like one or maybe two. But again, it's a way to get expansion items into the game. So yeah, feed your animals and collect their products. So I'm just gonna make a bunch of wheat. And the third way in the game, also one of the greatest way, is your pets and your um, pets, obviously. So what you have to do, you have to feed them, and once you feed them, they sleep, and then they sleep. So you have to just wake them up by blowing the whistle, and then they're gonna give you free expansion items. So make sure you spend your vouchers on the pets if you're a low level player. Do not spend them just because they're not important. You have to play this game very wisely because this is a business game. You understand me? It's a business. Do not waste your coins or diamonds when you're a low level player. Choose everything wisely. Use your mind. So like, yeah, but like if you want decorations, that's fine, but do not spend a lot of vouchers on the decorations. That would be crazy. And even if you're a low level player, never do that. Spend your vouchers on the pets because they're important. They can give you XP and they can give you expansion items as well. So now you guys are seeing that my pets are running and now they're just gonna go to sleep. So I'm just gonna wake them up, and after this I'm gonna get a lot of expansion items. Alright guys, so 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let's start from my horses. Alright, I got a shovel, bolt, and a saw. Brilliant. My donkeys. Tape. Awesome. My bunnies. A bolt again. Awesome. My puppies. A wood panel. Awesome. Let's see my dogs. Nail and a bolt. Brilliant. My cats. A nail. Fine. And my kittens give me a tape and a saw. So that was like approximately over 10 expansion items every 6 hours you can pay just by feeding and collecting your pets. Another way to get expansion items in the game is basically by watching the ticket films. Now this could be random, like you guys saw, I just got a saw, so you can get anything. It's not that, you know, specific. It could be a voucher, a game product, or an expansion item as well. So I just got that. And the next way to get expansion items in the game is basically by opening the mystery boxes that can be found on your farm and on other people's farms as well. So when you enter into the game in the morning, make sure you look for the mystery boxes, because at that time the probability is very high and you can actually open a lot of them. That's what I read on, I think, on the farm. So yeah, but yeah, I'm just gonna go to somebody's farm and I'm gonna see if I have any mystery box to open today or not. So let's see. I'm over here and I'm just gonna have to look very closely. It's kind of hard, but alright, so here you guys, think I saw a kind of array coming out. So there we go. This one expansion. Oh wait, yeah, so I just got a booster. Well, that's not what I needed, but that's fine. So you guys saw you can get anything from your mystery boxes as well. So I just got a booster, and if you're lucky you can also get expansion items or anything like that. So now coming to another way to get expansion items in the game is my most favorite method, is by playing town. Start working on your town from today. I'm repeating again and again, never miss playing town. This is one of the greatest area in the town. I'm giving you guys an honest tip. This place not only helped me to level up faster, but to give me a lot of coins and a lot of expansion materials. So if you're not playing the town, you're missing on a very important thing in the game. So you're doing a very big mistake. So I would recommend you to play your town daily and all the time. You can also get something from your actual... Wait a minute, what's going on? Why I'm getting a lot of boosters? Hello, Supercell. I need boosters. That's crazy. I need expansion materials. But anyway, I'm just gonna be collecting my townies. One of my most favorite ways to get a lot of expansion items daily. I can get up to 50 or maybe 60 by playing my town daily. So basically what you have to do is you have to kind of fully serve your townies by completing all their building requests. So when you fully serve them, after they get served, they give you a gift. That gift could be anything. It could be, like you guys are seeing on the screen, that I'm getting a lot of expansion items. I'm getting bolts, tapes, mark mistakes. So this is my most favorite way to get expansion items into the game. So this is like amazing. So I again repeat that, play your town daily. Also, not only town can give you a lot of expansion items, but this place, this is a sanctuary dock, can also give you a lot of tools. Is because the townies, after getting served in the buildings, they come to see your animals and they like your animals. They leave a gift right here. For example, I have just got, what is this? The tar bucket, so I'm just gonna collect that. So that was it for the town and how to fully serve a townie. For example, Elizabeth want to go to the grocery store and this is her last building. So once I serve her by 8 sugars, now in 36 minutes, she will give me 1 free expansion item. And I think it's a very, very great way to get. Now, coming back to the next way of getting expansion items is by playing the derby. It's very optional. I'm not a big derby fan, but if you play derby, there are a lot of benefits, of course, so you can also get a lot of expansion items from here as well. Like here you guys can see from your Derby Archer rewards, you're getting a lot of bolts, a lot of tapes, screws, anything that you want you can get from here. So all you have to do is to go ahead and complete some tasks, and in return, you can get a lot of expansion items from here as well. And not only from there, when you come in top 3 in the derby, you also get random rewards, which could be expansion items as well. So if you are not a derby fan, that's okay, but if you play derby, then there are a lot of benefits. As I said, you can also get expansion items from here. You can also get the expansion tools from your mystery packages right here. For example, if I go into the probabilities, you can see there are 4%, there are 3.72% chances you can get planks, nails, bolts, so a lot of tools you can also get from here. So if you have enough gift cards, then you can purchase any of them. For example, I'm just gonna order this one, and my weed is ready, so I'm probably just gonna harvest this, and there we go, just got an axe, and awesome. So weeding is the best way to get a lot of things in the game. Now, another way to get expansion items in the game is basically by the neighborhood request. This is probably not a very effective method because you can only get 3 of them, but if you're looking for like a couple of bolts, tapes, or anything that you have to upgrade your barn, you can request. For example, I have a lot of bolts. Oh my goodness me, you guys, that's a crazy amount of bolts. But anyway, for example, for me, screws are rare, so what I'm gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna, request for screws. Well, this depends on what kind of neighbors do you have. If they are like interactive, if they're good, they can donate you, but if not, then you can also trade with other people. So trading is also a good way to get expansion items. I still haven't made a video on the trading, which I'm planning to make in the future, in which I will explain all the things about how you can do trade, because I know there are a lot of people that are confused about the trading, so don't worry about that. But you can always get a lot of expansion tools by trading. So in trading, you basically give somebody the things that you don't need, and in return you get things from them that you need. For example, if I go in here, I need planks. I can give my bolts and tapes to anyone who needs them, and in return I can get these planks from them. Or, for example, if I have a lot of white sugars, brown sugars, I don't need them, I can give this to somebody, and in return I can get what I need. So this is how the trading works. It's actually a very complicated process, so don't really worry about that. Another way to get expansion items in the game is basically from the Tom. Now, Tom is probably not that effective because you can only get, I think, only saws and axes. You cannot get any barn or any settlement materials from him, but still he's very good, especially if you're a low-level player. You can clear your whole farm, or even if you're not a low-level player, but you still have a lot of trees. Hiring Tom it's actually beneficial, to make sure you hire Tom for these saws and axes if you need them. Another way to get expansion items in the game is basically by playing the global events. So when you're playing the global events, there are a lot of thresholds in there. You can also get a lot of expansion tools from there as well. Alright, for example, okay, so here you guys are seeing my mystery package arrived, and I just got 1 wood panel, so this is also a good way to get expansion items in the game. Another way that you can get expansion items in the game is basically by your level thresholds. Well, I haven't reached any yet, but if you reach them, there are a lot of possibilities you can get up to 5 of any expansion items, bolts, tapes, planks, or even town tools. It's totally random. Like here you guys can see it's a truck event, and on the thresholds you're getting a lot of expansion items. You're getting marker stakes, you're getting the actual, what are those, TNTs, screws, and bolts. So make sure whenever there are like global events, you play them. It's a very good way to get expansion items in the game as well. Now the last way to get expansion items in the game is basically from your fishing area, and this is not a good way, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't even use this idea. But what you have to do is you have to go ahead and make a mystery net, and when you make one mystery net, you put it into the water. For example, I'm just gonna put 1. So after waiting for about like 21 hours, you can get a lot of things from your mystery net as well. But remember, you cannot get them from your normal nets. You have to use diamonds to make the mystery net, and from here you can get any expansion item or anything randomly in the game. For example, here you guys can see you're getting 2 expansion items, you're getting a pickaxe, and you're getting a wood panel. So it's not a very great way, it's not also very effective, so I don't think you should do this. I mean, if you have enough diamonds, then that's fine, but other than that, it's not a good way. Make sure you spend your diamonds on the important things in the game. Alright guys, so those were all the possible ways that I know to get expansion items in the game. I'm not sure if I've missed any, but if I have, you guys can tell me. And in the end, I would also like to add that everything you basically do in the game gives you expansion items. For example, collect your animals, feed your pets, harvest crops, play town, do a lot of things. These things will give you a lot of expansion items. So how to get expansion items fast is basically by playing your game daily, by playing your game regularly, do all the things, never miss anything, regularly collect your animals, regularly feed your pets, regularly harvest your crops, and if you have free time to play Heyday, then make sure you do a lot of weeding. So these are all the ways that you can get a lot of expansion items in the game, and trust me, it's not that hard. I get a lot of expansion items daily in game. I don't even hack or I don't even try to use something illegal. This is like a tricky game. You have to be very wise on what you're doing. So basically just go ahead and play Heyday and you can get a lot of expansion items just by playing your game regularly like I do. So that was it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you have any questions of anything, or if you want to see me making more kind of videos, let me know what kind of videos would you like to watch, and I'll see you soon.